Hello everyone, hola a todos, welcome back to another reaction video. My name is Velcro, and today we're going to be reacting to The Warning with Carín León. This is the song Love to Be Loved. This is the official video. This was released just today. I knew this was going to release because they announced the release on Shorts like a couple of days ago. So I was waiting to see this one. Before we start with the video, funny kind of the way things kind of circle back. When I did my first The Warning video for Shoke, I got a lot of hate in the comments. Some of it deserved, I gotta say, because I did explain myself wrong in when I did that video. When I said that Shoke like underread all of the music, like it had a little vibe that I felt there from like country and norteño music. And I think like a lot of people, when I said country, I think a lot of people thought of stuff like, I don't know, Willie Nelson or something like that. I meant more like, you know, like Texan, Southern country, like it's more like a rock country in a sense. And norteño music. And I said that for Choke, a lot of people told me, oh, you're crazy and whatever. And I think I deserve some of it because I explained myself wrong. But I don't think I was entirely wrong. I think I felt that there. At least on the studio version. Circle back. They're now doing a song with an actual regional Mexican music artist or norteño artist with Carín León. So kind of things coming back for full circle there, and it's a little bit of vindication where I think I wasn't so wrong with that. But anyhow, just wanted to comment around that. Which, I mean, it makes sense. I think I said it then. It makes sense because they are from Monterrey, so they are from northern Mexico. So this is the type of music that they would have grown up with. Even if you're making completely different music, the music that you grow up with will eventually, a little bit of it will eventually make its way into your own music. Because I feel like if you are, I don't know, if you're from like South America or Central America and you're making metal, you grew up probably not listening to metal. You probably grew up listening to stuff like salsa, merengue, and, you know, Latin rhythms, and that's going to make its way eventually into your music. Like, even if a little bit, it's going to make it your way into your music. So them having this little vibe, at least for Shoke, I think I didn't notice it in any other songs, but at least for Shoke I did. It kind of made sense back then because, again, them being from northern Mexico, that makes sense. But anyhow, I said what I said. Let's hear the song.
I don't need diamonds on my neck, 3 curses on a jet, no $1 million threats. I don't need a condo on my wrist, 550 on a Benz, no rich and famous dreads. Damn, I really hit the lotto, lucky. Oh, something you can buy with money. I don't need my name on Forbes list. If it's all up on your lips, there ain't nothing I would miss. I just need love to be loved, to be loved, to be loved by you. I just need love to be loved, to be loved, to be loved by you. No, I'll never be broke if I got my baby silver and gold. No, it ain't gonna save me. I just need love to be loved, to be loved, to be loved by you. I'm so tired of the chase.
So, I mean, I don't know nothing about Carín León. I actually searched and listened like 2 or 3 minutes of some of his songs before doing this reaction. Yeah, I couldn't really care less for his care less about his music. Not really my thing. But dude has a pretty cool voice. Like, that's one of the things I noticed immediately.
I'm so tired of the chase. What difference does it make? It's a bittersweet taste. I would take begging over greed, and if it was up to me, you'd be all I ever need. This life is gonna buy me nothing. Without you, it feels so numbing. 'Cause I don't need pockets when they're deep, and we're talking when it's cheap. It's a how you call it dream.
Hey! I see what you did there. How you call a dream, and the wink, you know, sort of the reference to How You Call a Dream, the song. That's cool. That's cool. I like that. That's funny.
Talking when it's cheap. It's a hell you call a dream. I just need love to be loved, to be loved, to be loved by you. I just need love to be loved, to be loved, to be loved by you. I'll never be broke if I got my baby. Silver and gold, no it ain't gonna save me. I just need love to be loved, to be loved, to be loved by you. No money, no money, no problem. Wanna look at my baby, no sorrow. No money, no money, no problem. Wanna look at my baby, no sorrow. No money, no money, no problem. Wanna look at my baby, no sorrow. No money, no money, no problem. Wanna look at my baby, no sorrow. I just need love to be loved, to be loved, to be loved by you. I just need love to be loved, to be loved, to be loved by you. No, I'll never be broke if I got my baby. Silver and gold, no, it ain't gonna save me. I just need love to be loved, I just need love to be loved by you. Loved by you. Wanna look at my baby, no sorrow.
Oh yeah, Danny.
Loved by you.
Okay. Yeah, kind of not a bad song, but kind of forgettable, honestly. But being a collab song, it doesn't surprise me. Like collab songs are always kind of they're meant to be super commercial and super open in general to sort of appeal to a wider audience and audiences that are usually not the ones that listen to your band. So that makes sense. I'm gonna rant a little bit. So if you're someone who it's like one of these fans from The Warning that feel like The Warning, or any band, but in this case of The Warning, obviously, that feels like The Warning can do no wrong and they're perfect and whatever, like probably you don't want to listen to this because you're gonna find it negative, which is not the intention. It's just something that I want to say. But if you don't want to hear it, I'll just leave it on the timestamp. But I want to rant a little bit about something with The Warning. I said this when I did my reaction for the video of Sick, even before they released Keep Me Fed, where I said I'm kind of worried about The Warning. Because what I feel like it's been happening a little bit with The Warning, and I hope I'm wrong, but I think I'm not because I'm seeing a tendency, but honestly, I hope I'm wrong. It's that they're getting more and more commercial. And this has to do a lot with them now being signed by a big record label. I know you can say, oh, but Lava Records, it's not such a big record label. Yes and no. At the end of the day, they are part of the Universal Music Group. So yes, it's a subsidiary, but honestly, it's just Universal with another name. So yes, it is a big record label. When you sign a contract with a record label, there are attachments there. One of those attachments is that now they're going to be more involved in your image and how you present yourself and all of that. The way the girls dress, the way the makeup that they wear, whatever shows they present themselves, whatever awards they are nominated to. Like the record label is going to be involved in all of that. That's one part, and that's fine. The issue for me is how much are they influencing their music right now? Because when you listen to Queen of the Murder Scene, their second album, it sounds way different. Yes, you can say, oh, a part of that is from them being teenagers. Obviously, they are grown up and they have matured as not only as musicians, but as people, because they literally grew older since that album, right? So obviously their music is going to be different. Their music, their lyrics and everything is going to sound different, right? That's fine. But if you look at Keep Me Fed, for example, no song is longer than 4 minutes. Hell, I even think only one song is longer than 3 minutes 30. Why? Because that's what's being marketed right now. Anything that it's longer than 4 minutes, it's hard to market on the mainstream media. It's hard to market on the radios. So that's influenced by the record labels, which I kind of hate, because when I did Escapism, which is which is the last video that I did, you guys told me, oh, this is I love the outro, the extended outro. Why is that not the usual song? Why is that the extended outro version, which is much better than the studio version? Why is that not the regular version? Because again, it's almost 5 minutes long, and they don't like to market that. Like record labels and stuff don't like marketing that. So that kind of sucks. Why? Because I think you lose freedom, you lose creative freedom in your music. And I don't know how much the studios are influencing their music. I think like this is kind of a proof, this type of song is kind of a proof that that's happening very heavily. I hope I'm wrong. But I mean, what if the girls want to do, I don't know, a instrumental song for the next album? What if they want to do a 7 minutes epic long song? What if they want to do a song where they want to experiment with odd time signatures or major key changes or stuff like that? Is the studio allowing them to do so? Or is the studio that voice right there where, oh, I mean, you could do that, but that's not commercially viable, or that's not what we're marketing right now, or stuff like that. How much the producer it's influencing that. That kind of makes me worry, because I still think Queen of the Murder Scene is their best album. But the main reason why I think it's their best album is because it feels free. It feels like they did whatever they wanted to do. Why? Because they still didn't have a record label contract back then. They were more independent. So they have that freedom. But I don't know. I might be reading too much into it. If there was a contest about forward thinking, I'd be a strong contender. So yeah, but I don't know. I feel like that's a tendency that is happening. I hope I'm wrong. I hope I'm super wrong, and I hope I'm. I don't know. I hope they leave me like an idiot that said something that makes no sense later. I hope that on the next album there's this 7 minute epic song that I'm mentioning with everything that I mentioned before. And honestly, I hope I'm proven wrong, but I don't think I am, and that worries me. That worries me for the rest for the band in itself, because I feel like music is not bad in itself, and honestly, signing with a major record label, it's obviously super good for the girls because they deserve all the success in the world. But it's also, I feel like we're really missing, if the studio is influencing their music, I feel like we're really missing the true potential of The Warning as musicians, and I feel like they have more to give. They can do musically more creative stuff, and that what maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it's just what they want to do right now, and the studio has zero influence on it. I don't think that's the case, but I hope I'm proven wrong. But for the next album, anyhow, kind of a forgettable song, not gonna lie. But again, it's a Warning, so there's always those aspects. Like you have a couple of feels from Paul there that are super cool. Danny is probably my highlight of this song, with some of the beltings, some of the singing, and some of the belts that she's doing. But yeah, I think that's my opinion on it, and I know some people will not like my opinion on it, but it is what it is. Anyhow, if you guys enjoyed the video, leave a like, subscribe, and comment down below whatever you want, and I guess I'll see you guys later. Bye bye.